Today's reflection question is brought to you by the idea of white saviorism. I know that's a controversial topic, and you can kind of unpack that and do your research on that. Google it if you need to. Today's entry point is the idea of, if you're not the white savior, how would your child know? What's giving them the clue that they have within them and people in the communities to which they're connected, leaders and strengths and skills and promises, simply by the way they see you and even maybe see themselves and their culture represented in your life and in your home. Of course, we know white saviorism doesn't just impact the communities in which that sort of narrative is operating. It also has an impact on the people operating with that narrative, the white folks themselves, the white adoptive parents. If they struggle to imagine the child, if you struggle to imagine your child growing up into an adult and pursuing some kind of reconnection or association with the culture from which they were rescued, it's going to be tough for you to sit with them and stand in solidarity with them if you thought that you were the solution to the problem, or that whiteness somehow was the solution to the problem. That might be tough because it wasn't really on their mind, because maybe they even saw themselves as the solution. Why would you want to go back to the problem? She made her choice, or that community isn't right for you, or that's just not you. What happened to our son? What happened to our daughter? You're one of us now. And that's a kind of an extreme idea, I get that. And is it? I don't know. We can kind of just look throughout the community and see how other adoptees have faced or encountered or navigated that process for themselves, and just kind of listen in. What are they saying about it? So the idea of white saviorism, not just impacting the communities in which they're kind of like being planted and kind of saving everyone, but also impacting the white folks who are implementing that paradigm, where instead an idea could be, how are we helping a community, putting resources into the community and maybe removing barriers for the community to have resources themselves and to be able to have skills and develop infrastructure themselves, that they have leaders within their own community that don't require quote-unquote whiteness or individuals from white American culture to come in and reframe everything. So that's just a little piece about how white saviorism might have an influence on the way that adopters support, view, and walk with their adoptees along the path of their adoption journey. Today's topic was a controversial one for a lot of folks, so if you took the minute to sit with this and even sit with it after this 1 minute, high five to you. Continue to join me for these conversations about adoption and mental health and the adoptee journey. Thank you so much. See you soon.